Hi, I'm the Smoking Elk, and today we are cooking picanha. Oh yes, today we are cooking up picanha. It's a cut of beef famed throughout Brazil for its gorgeous fat cap, lovely taste, lovely texture. Over here, you'll probably know it as, the butchers know it as rump cap, top sirloin, top rump. You've got this beautiful fat cap on here. We're just going to do a tiny bit of trimming. This is a lovely picanha that's been dry aged by my butcher. We're just going to trim some of this silver skin here, this fat, some of this excess fat, and maybe we're just going to take this little bit off here, but other than that, that is beautiful. So what we're going to do with this, I'm going to trim it up, we're going to get it on a spit, we're going to get some salt on there, just salt. You don't need anything else on this, so we're just going to put some nice crusty salt, and we're going to spin it over some Braaiwood. We're going to be cooking this today on an absolute beast from the Braaiman, which we're going to show you now. So this absolute unit is from the Braaiman. You may have seen it before in some of my videos before. It's an absolute beast. It's so much fun to cook on. So versatile. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different grill grate levels there. You've got an ember maker in the middle. 4 grill grate levels again there. Ember maker can go in the middle or it can go over the side. If it goes over to the side, then you've got these big grill grates down here that you can use as huge grill grates. It goes in the middle. You can have grill grates this side, you can have grill grates this side, or what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be spinning picanha on the rotisserie above this fire. So the reason we started the fire over here rather than in the ember maker is because most of the cook is going to be done this side. Like I said, we're going to be spinning the picanha directly over the fire. We're using Mopane wood or Mopani Braaiwood from Braaiwood UK. This stuff is proper solid. This stuff burns hot and it burns for a long time. This is going to be perfect. Once we've got a good bed of embers here, we're going to get the picanha sizzling over that, and then over here we're going to knock up a Brazilian rice dish, and maybe we're going to char some spring onions. This is going to be fun. So to trim this up, we've got this silver skin here that we're just going to get our knife under and just, it's pretty thick, so you definitely want to lose this, otherwise that is just going to be chewy. So we're just going to cut through there. Be careful, don't want to take too much of the meat off, but this is proper, this is going to be chewy. This is not going to be good eating, so we're just going to chop that out. There's a bit of excess fat here that we're going to take away as well. So we're just going to find the seam to the fat. Normally it just pull away with a bit of gentle persuasion. So there you go, just pull that away, we don't need that. Here we've got a little bit, this is mainly fat with a tiny bit of meat, so we're just going to round this off here. Got a little bit here which is where it's been dry aged, so we're just going to slice that little gnarly bit off there. We're happy with this, so now we're going to show you how we're going to cut it up and how we're going to get it onto the rotisserie. With picanha and most other cuts of beef probably, you want to cut across the grain to maximise the tenderness, because these muscle fibres, if you cut along them, you're going to have these long muscle fibres that are going to be chewier. If you cut this way, you're going to shorten those muscle fibres, and it's going to make for a better texture and a better overall experience of that steak. So we're going to cut this into 3, maybe 4 pieces, get it on this rotisserie rod. I cannot wait. So if you can see on there, the grain is going this way, so we're going to make 2 slices, one there, one there. It's going to give us 3 nice chunks of picanha. They're going to be different sizes, doesn't matter. We're just going to thread those onto the skewer, onto the rotisserie rod. So we're going to go, let's just think about this one. So we're going to, there we go. So we're going to go 1, 2. Get them as even as we can. all the way through. So there's your chunks. 1, 2, 3. Almost forgot, almost. Just gonna score the fat, little diamond crisscross on here, because that's gonna help the fat render down and drip down over the steak. So just try not to go into the meat, get a nice sharp knife and just make little diamond scores, just like that. So on with the first piece. We're gonna bunch it up so it's curled round into a U. We've made an incision for the spit rod to go through, and then what we want to do is bend that over and get that to come out the other side like so. These are big old pieces, that's absolutely fine. You just want to use your knife to guide through where we're going to be going with the spit rod, just to make it easier for the rotisserie rod to go through. So we've made an incision there, that's where the rod's going to go through. So out with the knife, in with the rod, and that should go easily through the incisions you've just made, and all going well should come out the other end. So we're on the rod. Seasoning, like I said, is just going to be salt. So we've got a lovely bit of Maldon salt. Don't be shy with the salt. This cut of beef can take a lot of salt, and we're just going to pack that on all on the outside there. Don't be shy with the salt, honestly. The Brazilians wouldn't be, they wouldn't be happy if you were. So on that goes, that's it. We are ready to spin. So we've got a lovely coal bed here, bed of embers. We've just put the picanha into position. All that's left is to turn it on and watch that spin. Oh yes. So while the picanha is spinning away, we've got some chorizo sausages, because no Brazilian barbecue is complete without some chorizo sausages, and we're going to char some spring onions. So we're going to steal some of these embers, move them to the other side, and we're going to start to cook these sausages, because why not? So all we're going to do is just steal some of these and just move them over to this side. We're going to use those to grill over. So sausages, just going to plonk over these embers, let them cook nice and gently. We haven't got too high heat. There's a lot of fat in the sausages. If we have too high heat, it's going to cause a lot of flare-ups and some burnt sausages. So nice gentle heat. So, for our rice dish, get some oil in a pan, and to the oil, we're going to add half of a diced onion. To the onions, we're going to add 3 cloves of garlic, and just cook that for another minute in with those onions. Okay, next, we're going to go in with about a cup of long grain rice that we've rinsed, a tin with beans of your choice. Can be kidney beans, pinto beans, cannellini beans. I've got cannellini beans here. And then we've got a couple of cups, 500ml. I'm using pork stock here, good quality pork stock. You can use chicken stock, vegetable stock, whatever stock tickles your fancy. So in that goes. And then I'm just going to hit that with some salt, pepper and a bay leaf. So you want to bring that back to the boil, and then you want a nice low heat. We're going to pop the lid on, and we're just going to simmer that for 20 to 25 minutes until that's cooked. Let's not forget these gorgeous chorizo sausages. So we're going to take those off and slice them up and add them to the rice. So we have our rice dish cooking. We have our picanha coming along absolutely beautifully. We're now going to char some spring onions just to finish off the dish. There's this wonderful rice dish, and it's done. Nice and fluffy. Perfect. So the rice is done, spring onions are done, the picanha is done. Just need to rest and dig in. Picanha on the braai, done. It's gorgeous, beautiful looking picanha. It's been spinning for about an hour and a half over that braai wood. The fat has been basting the meat. Can't wait to slice into this. As a bonus, we've knocked up some charred spring onions, and of course this Brazilian rice dish that we knocked up as a side dish with rice, beans, chorizo sausage. It's going to go well with this. Let's crack on and dig in, shall we? The moment we've all been waiting for. So as they would do in Brazil, thinly sliced from the top. And let's see how we've done. And there we go. Look at that. Just beautiful. And I go again. Nice thin slices. Juicy. There's the picanha. Perfect medium rare. Juicy. That is unreal. I'm going to have to go in for one more slice just to make sure. But look at that, bit of the fat. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And the rice, nice and fluffy, fragrant. The chorizo was dripping into that as it was cooking. Got some beans in there. Look how fluffy that is. Going for a little taste of that with the chorizo. Absolutely banging. Thanks for watching. I'm the Smoking Elk. Please leave some feedback, leave a comment. If you've got any suggestions for any videos you'd like to see me do, any cooks you'd like me to do, let me know, leave a comment. I will respond to all comments, and I'll see you next time.